Hi, this is Kerry Lavelle. Welcome to our video series on small businesses. This is another video as part of our small business series, and it's about leases. Eventually, every small business needs to find an establishment to run their business out of. Now, most businesses start off possibly at the kitchen table or in their garage, and we all know stories about successful businesses that started in the garage. But eventually, you want to move out and have a place solely for your business. At that time, you're going to be asked to sign a very significant document called a lease, a commercial lease, that is going to bind you and your company to the landlord and all the covenants in that lease. You ever hear that expression, the devil's in the details? It really is in the details. Now, the landlord drafts leases and signs leases as their main business. Now, you're going to be asked to sign the lease in the first one you probably have ever seen of a commercial lease. It's really critical that you take some time and understand what you're signing. The balance of power is not equal in this situation, and trust me that the lease that the landlord gives you to sign isn't tenant friendly, it's landlord friendly. It's a document that the landlord has used time and time again. So please be careful with that. Of course, your eyes, when looking at the lease, will go right to the economic provisions of the lease, like how long is the lease, how many years is it, how much is the rent, what are the rent escalators, and do you have any other contributions that you have to make under the lease. But the devil is in the details. There are many covenants in a lease that you have to be careful of. How about the management fees? You may think the landlord only makes the money based on the base rent that he or she receives. That's not true. There are management fees embedded in the lease that you'll be paying as part of the lease payments. There could be cost overruns where the landlord tacks on a management fee, for example, to the snowplow company that comes out and plows the snow. You need to be careful and take a look at those things. What about if you want to sell your business? It's successful and you want to sell it. Can you assign the lease to the buyer? You need to look into that, and also check out what the common area maintenance costs are that the landlord can pass through to you. Remember, you'd hate to be in the last year of the lease, have the landlord redo the parking lot in the shopping center and tack on the entire cost of the parking lot to his tenants when there's 20-year life expectancy of the parking lot. How about if you have a great pizza restaurant with all your homemade recipes and you're running a pizzeria right out of the shopping center, and the landlord allows a franchise pizzeria to open right next door to you with low-cost pizza? Would you want to compete right next door? That's called the exclusivity provisions of the lease, and you have to make sure that you have exclusive rights in that shopping center to sell your services or your goods. Take a look at the term of the lease and the options. So my point about the devil's in the details is really important. There's a lot in the lease that you need to understand. I've only touched on a few things, and there's many, many more. But please be careful when signing a lease. If you ever have any questions, certainly reach out to our office, and we'd love to help. Give us a call at 847-705-7555. Good luck to you, and good luck to your business.